Don't be fooled by this hot weather. I really put down my fall pre-emergent, and maybe you should too.
Keep it simple and just mow.
Now the range to put down my fall pre-emergent, which is North Georgia, is between September 15th and October 15th. I can put it down anytime during this time period, and that range is really based off historical soil temperatures in my area. But wait, how is it it's almost 90 degrees, maybe upper 80s, and I'm putting down a fall pre-emergent? It's supposed to be a little bit cooler. Well, the truth to that is you're really supposed to go off soil temperatures. And when I look at this website to gauge what my soil temperature is at, it's somewhere in the mid 70s. And usually for your fall pre-emergent, to be exact, you want to put it down when you hit 70-degree soil temperatures for about 3 consecutive days. For this year, I decided to skip the step of monitoring my soil temperatures, waiting to hit that 70 degrees for 3 to 4 days in a row, and I decided to put down my first fall pre-emergent around the timing period or the timing range in which I'm supposed to in my area. And the reason why is because between life and work and so many things on my plate right now, the last thing I'm doing is monitoring soil temperatures, because I did not want to get in a situation where I'm busy with life and then all of a sudden soil temperatures hit 70 degrees and I'm going to be a little bit late on my pre-emergent application. At the end of the day, it's better to be early as opposed to late. And for my first application in the fall, I went granular, which I usually do every single year. I use Lesco 007, but you can choose any brand you want. I prefer to go granular, water it in, and then come back for another application in about 8 to 12 weeks. Because I'm early on my pre-emergent application, this is the reason why I do split apps. And I do split apps just to cover me, just in case I have gaps in coverage in order to prevent weeds from growing in. Now, if you know you're able to monitor your soil temperatures and you're going to be on it, go ahead and go that route. But if you're busy and you have a life and you have a lot of things going on, I would just go ahead and apply it when you hit that timing range, especially if you're here in North Georgia like I am. Go ahead and put out your pre-emergent. This is especially important for people who are already dealing with weeds on their lawn. If you have a lot of weed pressure that you're dealing with, go ahead and put out your pre-emergent. It's better to be too early. And then you want to do a second app in about 8 to 12 weeks. This way you can provide a good layer of coverage in order to prevent those weed seeds from coming up. If you're using the homeowner grade pre-emergents, you're never going to get 100% coverage. You may get some breakthrough, but at the end of the day, those little weeds that ends up breaking through, you can go ahead and pull them by hand. I've said this in the past and I'll continue to say this moving forward. The best way to control weeds is to prevent it in the first place.